In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can remove background from an image within PowerPoint. So this is something that came up as I was working on a PowerPoint presentation that I'm going to be giving for a CLE coming up. It'll be a webinar. I'll post information down in the description in case you want to watch it. It's called Using Tablets to Make Persuasive Arguments in Court, or something like that. I never get to pick the title, as an FYI. But as I was making that PowerPoint, one of the things that I had to do frequently was I had to remove background from images in PowerPoint so that I can put them into my slides. So let me show you how to do that really quick here. So I'm in PowerPoint now, and just got a blank slide. I'm going to delete everything from it because that's what I always do. Whenever PowerPoint tries to help me, I always try to turn that off. Anyway, I got a blank white slide to begin with. I'm going to format the background, right-click, format background, and go to a solid fill. I generally like this second gray that's right here, and I'll apply it to all. In the example, I was trying to show, when you're trying to show information to people in a jury during a trial, what you want to do is you want to try and give people information in a way that they're accustomed to receiving it. And so the argument that I'm making is that like people are used to scrolling endlessly on their phone. They're used to pinching and zooming to make things wide so they can see things. And so the way that we present things on a screen in a courtroom should be similar. And so I would take an image like of an iPhone or of a television and then use the remove background feature to make it so that way it didn't look so goofy on the slide. And so let me show you an example. I've got my gray background here. I'm going to go to the insert ribbon and insert a picture from file. And then there I will go to my desktop where I have saved a picture of quite possibly what is the best phone ever made in history, which is the Motorola StarTAC. I have great nostalgia for that phone. Let's say I was going to use this on a slide. It would look a little bit goofy if I just kind of left it with the white kind of box around it. And so what I'd like to do is remove the background. Very easy to do in PowerPoint. Now this is something you could do in Photoshop, certainly. You can use the magnetic lasso tool or the magic wand tool to try to select all the white and delete it. But that requires you to save the image, go to Photoshop, bring it back in, and that can get a little bit tedious. There's a really quick way to do it right in PowerPoint. So from the picture format ribbon, all the way to the left, there's a button called Remove Background. You hit that. And the things that are in this like purplish, pink color, I'm not sure what color it is, I'm colorblind, whatever color that is, that's what PowerPoint thinks you mean when you say remove the background. And in this situation, it was actually pretty good. So if I select the changes, it gives me the image. Now, looking at it now, it looks like it was a little bit aggressive. And so I'll hit Command Z or Control Z to undo that, and we'll try it again. So we'll hit the remove background button, and we'll look a little bit more closely this time. Let me zoom in. And now I could see there's some areas that are up here, right, that are kind of have that like purplish like highlight to it, and down here and in this corner over here. Right, and so those are actually areas I want to keep. So I'm going to go up to the upper left-hand side and click on the marked areas to keep, and I'm just going to draw on top of those areas and let PowerPoint know that's not background, that's parts that I want to keep. So we'll do that, and it lets it know that's what I want to keep, and it kind of learns based on the things that you're keeping what other things should it delete. And so you always have to kind of keep an eye out on what's still going to be kept. Let's go up to the antenna here. The antenna that used to be able to get pulled out when you were getting a phone call. All right, now that looks pretty good, and I'll hit Keep Changes, and now when I see it, it looks pretty good. If I were using this for a more formal kind of presentation, I might fine-tune it a little bit further. But here, now I have the Motorola StarTAC, and I can make it bigger, and it still looks pretty good. And then I have an image with the phone without the white background, and that's a very quick way removing background from any image that you have in PowerPoint. Let me know if this tip was helpful for you guys, or if you have any questions about it. Feel free to leave it in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys down there.